Quest for You Zone. I'm Janine, and this is episode 114. Good morning to everyone. It's another beautiful day of our life. What are you going to do with this day today? Every time I say this, and usually I only say it when I record my podcast episodes, it fills me up with so much energy and motivation. I suddenly realized the importance in this very day, and I want to make it the best day it can possibly be. But don't think I wake up like this every day. I wish I did. And when I reflected on how I wake up every morning, I began to realize that more often than not, I wake up to negative thoughts. I immediately look for what's wrong or missing in my life. Does that happen to you? First thing when you return back from dreamland and arrive at consciousness is to look for what's wrong. The dinner the night before that turned into an argument, the stuff you didn't get done the day before, the person that still didn't get back to you on your email or text. In the process of returning to consciousness, our thoughts want to make sure they set us straight. Right where we were the night before, when we fell asleep, they want to make sure we don't miss a beat. So they juggle our memory. Here's what went wrong, and let's see who we can blame for it. When I look back at the last few mornings, this is exactly how I woke up. I laid there for a few minutes, slowly recollecting everything that went on the day before. Whether those are actual events or just my thoughts about the things that happened a while ago. But I noticed that I spin small threads, slowly connecting everything that was interrupted by sleep back together. And the tendency is always to emphasize everything that was not right. I realized there is a small gap for a few seconds right before my thoughts begin the spinning process. Everything is still fresh, clean and new, like being born again. No memories, no thoughts. The simple act of waking up and realizing I am alive. Seconds only. And then consciousness hits. Oh yeah, someone broke into my car yesterday. Crap, I have to deal with this today. Or I remember a feeling I had the day before. The hurtful text message that sits unanswered in my phone, that I pondered over for an hour before falling asleep. It all comes back slowly at first, but right into your face once it's there. And there is my hello to a new day. A damper already, starting off on defense, a battle that's already lost. I think many of us roll out of bed like this most mornings, because it happens by default. How much can we really do when we're barely waking up? Well, I decided I don't want to wake up like this anymore. Instead of looking for what's wrong, I want to look for what's right. I believe it will set me up for a more motivating and fulfilling day. In the last few mornings, I've experimented with this. And to my amazement, it makes a huge difference. And that is why I decided to share it with you. Find what's right. First thing when you wake up, before you reach for your phone and before you get overwhelmed by what's ahead of you, look proactively for what is right in your life. For me, that is the simple fact of being alive. Yes, made it through the night. Still alive. Great. And then I ask myself, what's not wrong right now? What is right in my life? I still have my job. My car is running. My friend, whom I will see today, is still the best person I could dream of having in my life. My favorite coffee that fills me with warmth from the inside will be next to me shortly. What's right about my life brings me right into the present moment. Because everything that's wrong usually is in the past and somehow will determine the future as well. But that only shifts my attention away from the beauty of the present moment. And let's be clear, every day is a gift. But how much do we actually value this gift? Versus just squandering it by solely focusing on the negative aspects of each day. I should have done this. Why didn't I say that? I did it wrong. I'm not getting it right. Same voice every morning. Nothing really comes out of this. It doesn't resolve anything. It doesn't get us any clearer. And all that happens is it dampens our outlook on the day. I drag out of bed into life with one foot tied to all that is wrong, weighing heavy on me and holding me back from seeing all the possibilities that lie ahead of me. By focusing on what's right, and believe me when I say it takes effort, it doesn't come automatically, although I hope one day it will. I'm orienting myself onto the right path. I'm gearing myself up for opportunity instead of failure. I'm motivated to tackle those things that need addressing. I'm not ignoring the fact that my car window needs repair or that the text message from last night stung, but I'm not dwelling on it. I'm taking action on the things that require it, and the ones that I cannot do anything about move into the background. And interestingly, I observed 2 things. 1, I get up much quicker. When I ruminate, I lay there with all these thoughts that bombard me and want my attention. I sometimes lose 30 minutes this way, unable to get out of bed and start my day, paralyzed almost. And 2, with a quick shift towards a few things that are right, I actually obtain answers to the things that went wrong. I become clear on the action I want to take. When my mind is focused on the present moment, on the things that are good and right in my life, I'm in a winning position. I start out with strength and confidence, and an attitude like this will lead to wins in other areas of our life. Have you noticed that when you feel good about yourself, more gets done? Answers come to you. Suddenly you know how to approach a problem. The words for that challenging email you didn't know how to answer come right to you. That's because you're present with yourself. You are in alignment with yourself, and that is when you feel best equipped to make the correct choices. I like this quote from Dan Millman. Action always happens in the present because it is an expression of the body, which can only exist in the here and now. But the mind is like a phantom that lives only in the past or future. Its only power over you is to draw your attention out of the present. Would you like to wake up like this every morning? Strong, motivated, and confident that you can tackle whatever lies ahead of you? Then try to shift your mind to what is right first thing in the morning. I have found it increasingly helpful on my path to make every day the best it can be. Give it a try and let me know how it goes. Much love. Talk to you soon.